definitely people outside doing things with saws, so if you hear like a that's why. I was gonna do Mad Libs today, but I've gotten a bunch of hoopers recently subscribing to this channel, so I wanted to kind of take a video to explain what's going on here and what you have subscribed to. When I first started hooping, I pretty much just used YouTube to find other hoopers and watch tutorials and post my own progress videos, And that was all happening on my other channel, which is called Shoe Bobbington. And then I discovered that in addition to being obsessed with hoop dance, I was also kind of obsessed with YouTube. I discovered a whole bunch of vloggers I really love to watch, and then I decided I wanted to try vlogging myself. And I noticed that when I posted vlogs, they tended to get like not at all views. So what I got out of that is that hoopers are pretty much interested in watching hooping and hoop related content, and my vlogs were just kind of like so I started this channel, Just Yourselfable, in an attempt to keep the vlogging and the hooping separate. And then Philo ruined everything. I'm just kidding. I love you, Philo. For those of you who are non-hoopers, Philo is the owner and maintainer of hooping.org, which is kind of the go-to website for hooping news, events. If you're just getting started, it's a great resource. And he featured my video on hoop size, which was actually a response to a fellow VEDA-er who wanted to know why she couldn't hula hoop anymore. And it actually got a bigger response from the hooping community than I was expecting. I actually didn't expect it to get any response, because learning that you need to use a big hoop is pretty much the first thing you discover when you start hooping. But for whatever reason, people liked it, and I've been getting a slow but steady increase in subscribers who are hoopers. That being said, hooping is kind of a big part of my life, and making and selling hoops is a large part of what I do for my income, so it's kind of silly that I'm trying to keep them separate. And I've always kind of had this fantasy that I would be the first person on YouTube to really bridge the gap between what YouTubers consider YouTubing and what hoopers consider YouTubing. So I'm gonna propose something here, and it might bomb completely, because sometimes when I ask for people to help with my channel, it goes like, ah. But I really enjoyed making that last video as a response to someone's direct question about hooping. Helping people with little hoop problems is actually something I'm really good at. In my local flow arts group, I'm actually kind of the go-to person for hooping questions, and it's something I kind of pride myself on. It's like a challenge to myself. If I see someone having a problem with their hooping and they tell me I just can't do it, it's like boom! My new mission in life is going to be showing you how to turn that can't into a can. I've been toying with doing hoop tutorials, but there are so many hoop tutorials on YouTube, and I'm not remotely knocking YouTube tutorials. That is how I learned how to hoop. But what I haven't really seen yet is somebody out there addressing specific problems, so I would like to offer that. I'll do it on this channel, not all the time, but maybe every other week, depends on how many people need help, I guess. So if there's a trick you can't get, or the hoop keeps doing something weird and you don't know why it's happening, take a short video of yourself doing whatever it is you need help with, so that I can see what's happening and help you better. Make sure these are kind of small issues, something I can answer in 3 or 4 minutes. For example, I'm having a problem with my shoulder hooping, so here's a quick video of what I'm doing so that I can then go in and help tweak you. Twerk you? Ha 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 ha. No. So take a quick video of it, upload it to YouTube, you can set it to private, but be aware I'll probably use whatever footage you send me in the video that I make so that I can directly address the issue. If you're like, who the hell are you to tell us how to hoop, then I'll give you some of my creds. I've been hooping for over 4 years, teaching for about 80 to 85% of that time. I have traveled to both coasts to take instructions from several hooping masters. I have taken Sapphire's teaching instructor's certification class, although I'm lazy and haven't yet sent in all of this stuff to actually get my certification. Sorry, Sandra. And I've spent approximately the past 3 years and I've spent approximately the past 3 years involved with a group called Creative Motion, where I've helped people with their hooping and done pretty much exactly this in person with people at events. If you want to see my actual hoop dance, there's plenty of videos of that on Shoe Bobbington. So yeah, let me help you out. Free instruction. You just gotta bust out your video camera. If you're watching this and you are a hooper and you think, I don't really need anything, but I know some people who might, feel free to share it being this video. And for those of you who aren't hoopers and don't really care, don't worry, this channel is still going to be mostly just vlogging. And maybe I'll get you interested in hooping too. And maybe I can finally combine the hooping part of me with the YouTube part of me, and this one big blah 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 is code for awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now because I feel like this video is getting super long. I'm gonna have a really busy weekend, so I'm gonna do Mad Libs on Monday. So if you haven't given me word suggestions, feel free to go do that. The video's here. I haven't really been good at ending my videos, and I'm still not, so I'm gonna wave my hands in the air until we get the VEDA logo.